Yeah, here's the farmhouse property I'm buying. The nice French real estate agent who speaks English, he did this film for me because I couldn't go to France. But my daughter who lives there, she drove 5 hours to get there and check it out in person. He was reticent to sell a house to somebody sight unseen. So my daughter Bella was my proxy. Really, had Bella said that she hated it, I still would have bought it. I didn't care. I can tell. I'm old enough. I've been around French buildings enough to know what I'm getting into. And for 33,000 US, I mean, you can't really go wrong. Here's a kitchen. It's pretty scary looking. I know that. You have to get appliances, of course, and paint and all that stuff. I didn't. And here's the toilet. Looks like it's from Moscow, no, Russian gulag prison or some shit. I didn't get any yard really to speak of, and I wanted some acreage, but I didn't get it, which is fine because what I'm going to do once I'm living there, just above Limoges, I'm going to make friends with the people around there, and maybe they want to, get rid of some land, perhaps, Who knows? I mean, it's there's so much open space around here that I really don't even need to have my own land. Here's the room that I thought that was fake stone, but then I had a builder look at this video, an American builder. He said, no, that's probably real stone. Why would they put fake stone on a stone house? Because the outside of this house is stucco, whereas the stone barn isn't stuccoed, but all the structure is stone. So does that make sense? I don't know. Bella said she had to duck going up these stairs, and Bella's a lot shorter than I am, my daughter. So this is the older house. There's two houses combined, I think. And this is the older one. The floor has dry rot. There's a hole there. So I have to pull up that one board and hopefully just one or two or three, and then replace them and then stain it. And here's a closet. Pretty big. And here's the washroom. I thought this was an extra bathroom, but it's not. Even though there's a mirror there, there's the hot water heater. It's new. Looks new. Cross over here. Now this is the other house that's connected to the first house we just looked at. There's a full bathroom. Disgusting shit on the floor. I don't know what that is. God, I don't even want to know. But I'll be cleaning it up in June, I guess, when I go over there. Here's my tiny, tiny backyard. I'm going to get rid of all that vegetation, that ivy and shit. Come over here. There's a nice, bright bedroom. This is going to be my bedroom until I get the barn finished. Because I love that light. Yeah, it's so pretty. There's a view of some green space over there. The neighbors told the real estate agent that I could park some cars there if I ever had company over, which is nice to know. And here's the backyard, looking out on that field that I'm coveting, and hopefully I'll get a chance to buy it one day. They're leaving an old armoire there. Those armoires in France are a dime a dozen. You can get them for like 30, 40 bucks, and they're huge, super heavy. I'm not into it. I'm going to probably definitely get rid of it because it's an eyesore to me. And then here is the pièce de résistance. This is what I really, really love about the place, is this. I'm going to turn this stone barn into my house. I always wanted an open floor plan house. I'm going to have it, by God. Bella said there's tack from, horses and from 100, 200 years ago hanging up on the walls and stuff, which is pretty cool. And they're leaving all the stuff there, by the way. Which I have mixed feelings about because some of it's just a bunch of shit. Incoming. This is the one piece of land I have, and you can tell people have been parking on it, right? And there's the property line right there where those shrubbery are. And this is a pigeon house from probably the 1700s, where they raise pigeons to eat, and then the pigeon poop they would use to fertilize their crops. Got to get rid of all that vegetation back there, and that's it. So I wish you would have gone into the pigeon house. Anyways, this is what you can get for 30 something thousand dollars in rural France.